Ever wondered why birds attack your windows? A question that perplexes many a homeowner each spring. As the seasons change and the weather warms, our feathered friends from the sky exhibit some truly bizarre behavior. Thwap, thwap, thwap. The sound of a bird's beak against your window as if in a duel with its own reflection. This phenomenon isn't a personal vendetta against you or your house. It's all about territory. Each year, migratory birds like robins and cardinals set up camp in our neighborhoods. These spots become their home, their love nest, their baby-making sites. And they guard these territories fiercely, even if it means picking a fight with their own image in your window. This peculiar behavior is more than just a quirky bird trait. It's a fascinating glimpse into the world of avian territoriality. So don't get irritated by these feathery fisticuffs. Instead, stay tuned as we delve deeper into this fascinating topic. What do you see when you look at a window? Now, imagine what a bird sees. To us, a window is a transparent portal to the outside world. But for our feathered friends, it can be a confusing mirror, reflecting back an image of themselves. Here's the thing. Birds are territorial creatures, especially during nesting season. They see this reflected image and mistake it for an intruder encroaching on their territory. This misconception triggers an instinctive response to attack and ward off the perceived rival. So, they dive in, beak first, thwapping at the window. It's a battle against an illusion, a foe that's just as persistent as they are. They're not trying to annoy you or invade your space. They're simply defending their territory the best way they know how. So, it's not you they're after, it's their own reflection they're defending against. A fascinating case of mistaken identity, wouldn't you say? Bird strikes and window attacks. Two different things with different implications. While both involve birds and windows, they differ considerably in nature and outcome. Let's start with bird strikes. These are violent collisions that occur when a bird mistakes your house for the sky and flies straight into it. Regrettably, these incidents can be dangerous and often fatal for the birds involved. On the other hand, window attacks are a different kettle of fish. These are the result of a bird seeing its own reflection in your window and mistaking it for a rival. The bird then engages in a territorial dispute with its own reflection, leading to the repetitive tapping on your window. While these attacks are mostly harmless to the bird, they can be quite annoying for homeowners. The important distinction to remember here is that bird strikes are accidental, while window attacks are deliberate, albeit misguided, actions on part of the bird. With that differentiation clear, let's discuss what to do when a bird hits your window. Unfortunately, sometimes birds hit windows too hard for their own good. So what should you do next? Well, if you've witnessed a bird strike, it's a good idea to go outside and check on the bird. If it seems fine, wings intact, eyes focused, able to perch upright, it's best to leave it be. It's likely to recover on its own. However, if you notice signs of injury, it's time to step in. Gently lift the bird using a clean towel and place it in a dark, quiet container like a shoebox. This creates a calm environment for the bird to recover. After about 15 minutes, open the box outdoors. If all is well, the bird will likely fly away. But if the bird still seems disoriented or hurt, it's time to call in the professionals. Reach out to your nearest wildlife rehabilitation center. These experts can provide the specialized care the bird needs. Now that we know how to handle a bird strike, let's talk about how to prevent window attacks in the first place. Tired of the incessant thumping on your windows? Here are some solutions. To deter our feathered friends from their mirror boxing matches, you might want to consider moving bird feeders away from your windows. This reduces the likelihood of birds mistaking their reflection for a rival. Another measure could be checking your windows for glare on a bright afternoon. You may find that covering the reflective surfaces with a fine mesh netting or a drop cloth can disrupt the reflection. A one-way film can also be applied to make your windows appear opaque from the outside and hence less attractive to the birds. If you're up for a home improvement project, installing shutters on the outside of your house can be an effective deterrent. But remember, patience is key. This behavior usually subsides after the breeding season. With these tips, you can enjoy a peaceful springtime, free of the maddening thumps of territorial birds on your windows.